Hey everyone, and welcome back to Final Fantasy XIV, where today we are taking on our Conjurer level 10 quest, Trial by Wind. Hello there, Isumiyan, let's get started. Brother Isumiyan wants you to learn about the element of wind. Greetings, Satora. Each time we meet, the part of Conjurer befits you ever better. In your previous lesson, you learned about the element of earth. It is my desire that you next become acquainted with the wind. Travel to Fullflower Combe in the East Shroud and seek the teachings of Hearer Wulfiue. Though scant few years have passed since her coming of age, Wulfiue is a conjurer of consummate skill who is able to divine the will of air elementals with uncommon clarity. I can recommend no better tutor for your lessons in the mysteries of wind. Alright then, getting right to it, we're heading out to East Shroud to meet with Wulfiue. Alright, starting out from the pier over at the entrance to East Shroud, coming from Old Gridania. To meet with Wulfiue, we're just going to want to head south through the Honey Yard, and she'll be hanging out right down here near the path to Central Shroud. Let's go off the beaten path. The vultures are going to attack, but I want to mix things up a little bit. We've got all these beehives. Very nice beehives. There's so many. Oh, they're so tall. Wow. Like, Satora's like 5'7", 5'6"-ish. These are like 15-foot, 20-foot tall beehives. Closer to 15 foot, but you know what I mean. You must be Satora. Brother Isumiyan sent word to expect you. It shall be my pleasure to instruct you on the patterns of gusts and gales. Now, how to proceed? Pray forgive my hesitation, but it was but recently that I attained the title of Hearer, and, well, you're my first student. Yes, I believe I have a suitable task for you. To the east of the Sweet Bloom Pier, there is a small spring, giving rise to a pool. Go there and clear the air of the honeybee swarm which lately took up residence in the area. You seem uncertain. Mayhap you wonder at the connection between my request and the subject of your study? I sympathize, Satora, but trust me, inexperienced though I may seem, this deed will deepen your understanding of wind. Alright, I get to be her first student. Let's see how well this lesson works. I trust her. She has attained the title of Hearer. She knows what she's talking about. So I'm sure there is going to be some merit to this. Alright. Down by the water. Hello there, honeybee swarm, but I'm afraid I've been instructed to kill you. I know it sucks, it really does suck, but it's for my training, you see. Therefore, it's perfectly acceptable. Alright, let's get back to Wulfiue. Get bonked on the head by a vulture, please leave me alone. Oh, we've got a mender here as well in case we need it. Nice. Our gear is looking fine. Welcome back. I take it the bees are no more? Tell me, did you happen to notice many of the Vilekins' preferred flowers in the vicinity of the spring? I ask because there were none. Strange then, is it not, that the bees should choose to congregate there? And what has caused this aberrant behavior? Still your mind and reach out with your senses. Can you feel it? The path of the wind veers from its natural course, sweeping hapless creatures along in its wake. Something is playing havoc with the air currents. Such a disturbance bespeaks corruption. Return to the spring near Sweet Bloom Pier and search for pockets of corrupted air. Should you find one, use your powers of conjury to disperse it. Alright, well that does explain that. I did notice that there were no flowers at all, just some grasses over there. The closest flower is just outside of the little path leading to the spring. Yeah, these flowers right here are literally the closest. Oh yeah, that is some corrupted air indeed. Alright then, let's do this. We've got a tainted wind sprite which is going to be continuously sending wind sprites at us. Gotta make sure we hit every single enemy with arrow, which will do the bulk of the work in keeping us safe while we fight the tainted wind sprite. Like, honestly, look at that. Arrow by itself is destroying these wind sprites, so we can focus. Alright, let's get ourselves healed up, and Wulfiue has showed up to assist. Alright, Wulfiue's gonna focus on healing so we can focus on the offense. Perfect. And we've got some raw sludge! Oh, that's disgusting. Hello. Alright, let's make sure to take you down. And it looks like we are clear. Well done, the wind no longer keens its frustration. Let us return to Full Flower. Ooh, that got a little bit intimidating for a moment, but we made it through all right. Oh, forgot to mention, I did make sure to eat food while I was on the way to the pier. So we have had food for the last 7 minutes, so that's nice. Small experience bonus, but it does add up. Alright, Wulfiue. I must apologize for exposing you to such danger. The corruption was greater than I anticipated, but it is through such trials that we flourish as conjurers. Now then, Satora, what did you learn as you struggled within the air's grasp? You will doubtless have noticed that the wind does not strike with the instant crushing force of Earth. Instead, it torments one's form, dancing across every surface and leaving 1,000 tiny wounds in its wake. These are the agonies of erosion. Having experienced such pain, you are now intimately acquainted with wind's capacity for patient destruction. No land is a stranger to its power. When you stand under distant skies and feel the wind's familiar caress upon your skin, remember the lessons you have learned here this day. I suppose I should be grateful that this latest elemental disturbance manifested itself at such an opportune time. Only the gods know what I would have taught you had it not. Yet the growing frequency of such phenomena begins to concern me. While it is true that the calamity wrought much harm upon the Twelveswood, I suspect some other forces at work here. I bid you remain wary, Satora. But enough of these ominous rumblings. I regret to say that your time with me is at an end. Return to Stillglade Fane and inform Brother Isumi of your newfound mastery. Oh, and be sure to thank him for sending me such a willing first student. Alright, well this lesson went well. And she has some things to think about for how she's going to teach future students, so we helped each other out. Alright, let's get back to the guild. Alright, Isumi-yan, I return. Wulfiue had some concerns about the elemental corruption, though the lesson did go well. Welcome back, Satora. The elementals inform me that you have opened your ears to the voice of the wind. That is well. Having made allies of 2 elements, you are well on your way along the path of conjury, though full comprehension of these forces will only come to you in the fullness of time. Be patient as you seek to embrace nature more fully, so will nature hold you more closely. They made you study wind? Why bother? You don't need wind to heal things, whatever those dreary lessons tell you. Conjury is inextricably bound with nature, Sylphie. That dreary lesson is one you should have learned by now. I assume by your presence here that you have once again abandoned your tutors. You must understand, if you persist in casting spells without the proper knowledge, I have all the knowledge I need. My mother never needed to embrace nature to heal, and the people she helped were thankful for her arts. I'll learn conjury the same way she did and become just as great as conjurer, you'll see. But I didn't come here to argue with you, Brother Isumi. I wanted to tell you that I've discovered how to cast rays. How? What were you thinking, girl? You do not know what you do, what you risk. You are meddling with forces beyond your comprehension. Should you even attempt to use that spell, I'll have no recourse but to strip you of the name Conjurer and banish you from our halls. Do I make myself clear? Why must you be so angry with me? It's not as if I were trying to hurt anyone. But that's... Sylphie, that my dear child, that's precisely the point. My apologies, Satora. I hope you do not find these constant disruptions distracting. As you have just heard, Sylphie's mother was also a conjurer who was unable to use any spells outside of the sphere of healing. Needless to say, Sylphie seeks to emulate her in every way. It is a rare and wondrous talent to heal without relying on the energies of nature, but such power is not born of true conjury. By all that we know of the art, it should not be possible for Sylphie to cast rays. I shudder to think what would happen if she tried. I fear my inability to set her upon the true path reflects my own failings as a teacher. I am only glad that those same failings have not hindered you. Whether it be with my help or in spite of it, I believe that you will become a fine conjurer. Already you are blessed with great power, and more shall be yours should you persevere with our art, as indeed I hope you shall. Yet however much you grow, however powerful you become, remember that ours is a power borrowed, not taken. Ooh. Gonna be honest, I don't fully see why why Sylphie casting healing spells is an issue yet, but I'm sure there's going to be an explanation that will completely contextualize this. If she's not drawing her power from nature, then where is it coming from? Alright, this is plus 4 item levels and quite a few upgrades to our stats. And then we have the rest. So we'll just go ahead and grab this then. Alright, let's get that gear equipped. Bumping us up to item level 10, and it is time to get started on the hunting log. Starting off in East Shroud, we have tree slugs, goblin hunters, mandragoras, and boring weevils. Quite a few things to hunt in East Shroud. Alright, the first target on our list are tree slugs, and I believe they can be found fairly close to the honey yard. I want to say they're found on the east side of the path, in this grassy area near the boars. But I don't remember the exact location. Actually, hang on, I think I see them right now. Hello, tree slugs. Alright, let's go ahead and cast Arrow on multiple of them at once. So Arrow can do our work for us for a little bit. And switch back to the tree slug. Alright, that should about do it. On to number 3. And we don't need to heal. Never mind. We got the level up. Perfect. Perfect timing. I was literally about to go and use Cure on myself. Alright, that should finish that off nice and easy. Next up, we are looking for Goblin Hunters, which are right here. How convenient. Alright, let's get a couple more coming after us. Oh, those bombs are irritating. Oh, we only need to hunt 2? Oh well, we'll finish off the 3rd one. Alright, next up on the list was... Mandragoras and boring weevils. Mandragoras, where are the mandragoras? I want to say, I think I see them actually. Yeah, there they are, hanging out right over here. Alright, let's grab 3 of them. And we should probably get a heal in. Yeah, I'm pulling a little bit heavy. I'm definitely pulling a little bit heavier than I probably should. But it's slightly more time efficient. Uh-oh. Vultures? No. Bad. Bad vultures. Oh, crap. Ooh, not good, not good, not good. Go away, vulture, go away. If I can get rid of one of the mandragoras, that helps a lot. Oh, crap. Yeah, this went downhill in a hurry, just because that vulture decided to show up and play. Okay, we're good, run. Alright, level 14, and we learn Raise. Excellent. I'll put that right there. Alright, then we just needed to find a boring weevil, correct? And then we should be able to move on to Central Shroud. The question is, where are the boring weevils? Now, are they boring as in they're not very interesting, or are they boring as in they bore into trees? I'm going to assume they bore into trees. We got fairy funguars who are on the list. Gnats, which are on the list. But I'm gonna skip those for now because we're trying to stay focused. Here we go. Okay, stay away, Gnat. I just want the weevil. At least we know where at least several of our targets for later in the list are, so next time we can just rush right back over here. Alright, 1 down. There's number 2, and do we have a number 3 nearby? I don't see one, but we got a gnat on us. Alright, let's... Okay, there's another boring weevil, so we'll go after that one next. Well, it's being killed right now, but we know where another one is for when it respawns. Okay, you know what? Fine. You're being irritating, so... Oh, I guess it decided to flee. Fair enough. You go do whatever it is you do, giant gnat. I'm going to hunt the other weevil. Or you've decided to come back after me. Really, the world's rudest bug. Got it. Okay, now then. Weevils. My actual targets. Please perish. Alright, weevil down. Just one more to go. There was one over here, but it hasn't respawned yet. Let's see. Any hiding back, like, around here? Or do we just have gnats over here? Just gnats. Alright, we are going to have to wait for that weevil to respawn. Ah, here we go. You come over here away from the gnats. And we're good. Alright, on to the Central Shroud, where we have arbor buzzards and fireflies. Both in Bent Branch. Oh! Okay, fireflies are going to be over at the Tomtara Deepcroft. And we know where the arbor buzzards are. We've dealt with them before, so I will meet you down there. Alright, coming down south of Bent Branch, we're going to be heading first over to the Tomtara Deepcroft region, where I believe we should be able to find some fireflies. They're either going to be above or inside the Deepcroft. I'm not quite certain. There's also a possibility I'm remembering wrong and they actually are down over at Lilystone along with the buzzards, which is definitely a possibility. It would explain why the girl we worked with in a side questing episode said she saw a mysterious floating fire if she just mistook a firefly for an elemental of some sort. That could explain that. Okay, I'm not seeing any fireflies up here. Let's check below. There we go, plenty of fireflies and some magic bones, so that's worrying. Alright, since we're going to be getting attacked by magic bones, let's go one at a time. Not overdo this one. I also did eat more food to replenish myself since we were getting low on time. God, oh my god, there's so many magic bones! Oh my god! Just wanted to cast arrow! Oh, this might almost be too much! I somehow managed to piss off every single set of every single skeleton in here. Alright, well, we're surviving so far, that's good. Get some arrow up. Okay, down to 2 left. No, please! Oh my god! They're relentless! Okay, one left. We can do this. Gotcha. Oh, that got rough. Okay, let's heal up, kill the fireflies, and get the heck out of here. Nightmare Deepcroft. Okay, that one will kill itself with the arrow. Uh-oh. More bones, more bones. Okay, run! Fireflies are down. Thank goodness. Alright, now let's go hunt those buzzards, and we are definitely not hitting level 15, so I probably should have... Oh, we got new equipment. Well, yeah, I probably should have fought the gnats or the funguars. Oh, well, we can just hike back up. We got plenty of food, time on the food timer, at least. Alright, buzzards should be down hanging out at Lilystone. Out on the rocks. Oh, you know what? I never talked about what Raise does. I think it's kind of implied. But Raise? Oh, it's not a roll action? Alright then. Raise is a spell which allows you to revive a deceased target. In other words, bring a party member back to life after they die. It is an 8-second GCD cast. Oh dear. Costs 2400 MP. And they're not restored to full health, and they do have a debuff when revived. But at the very least, it'll bring a party member back to life, so that's pretty good. Very good to have this ready in case of an emergency. Oh, you know what? No. I don't want to use it. I want to move it. Where do I want it? I think I want it there. Alright, we're good. I just remembered another spell we're going to pick up later, for which it would be a good idea not to have Raise down on the bottom. Because there's another spell I like to have on the bottom instead. Alright, that one should go down on its own. Alright, perfect. That finishes off Arbor Buzzards, which would finish our hunting log for the day, but yeah. We got one more level to go. We did pick up a new action. We picked up Lucid Dreaming. Very good ability. It is a non-GCD, it's an off-GCD with a recast time of 60 seconds, but it goes instantly when you use it. Gradually restores own MP with a potency of 55 for a duration of 21 seconds. It's your MP recovery ability. Make sure you are using it. If you are low on MP or even starting to run low on MP, use Lucid Dreaming. In fact, it should probably almost always be in use. Well, it lasts for 21 seconds and has a cooldown of 60 seconds, so there is some timing involved, but honestly, when you are late enough game to need it, because you're using enough MP to need it, you probably should just always have it up. Very, very good spell. Definitely have it ready to use whenever you need it. Anyways, I'm going to head back up to North Shroud and we'll do some more hunting to finish this off. Alright, made it back to the East Shroud. We've got fairy funguars galore. There's plenty of targets around here, so we should be able to hit level 15 easily. Easily. Here, let's bring in another fairy funguar. This isn't too difficult to start off. Nope, okay, that one's too far away. Really? Oh my gosh, your arrow wore off just barely too soon. That's rude. Alright, one more funguar. And we are good. Awesome. Looks like the giant gnats should be more than enough to finish off our level. Just gonna fight 2 of them. Because we took care of one earlier, because it just would not leave us alone. There we go, that'll basically finish you off. On to the last giant gnat. The one who harassed us before. Now I'm coming after you, gnat. And gotcha. There we go, level 15, and we only had to go 2 hunting log entries over. Ooh! We can equip the ethereal brass wristlets, the hard leather boots, and the plundered cane. Wait, that means we're wearing Sastasha gear now. Oh, amazing. I love it. Alright then. With that, I'm going to go ahead and head on back to the guild. And next time on Final Fantasy XIV, we've made good progress. So it is time to take on our level 15 Conjurer quest, which will be the last Conjurer that we take care of for the time being. After that, just one more combat class, and then we can continue the main story. I'm so sorry that it has been so slow to continue the main story. There's just so much that becomes available right now, and I do want to do it all. So I've organized this the best I can, but there's just a lot that becomes available all at once. And since we're getting into the dungeons, I want to have it all accessible at the very least. Anyways, I will see everyone next time for Conjurer level 15.